my place. For some reason, I do not know what's going on, but the heat is ridiculously high in my room. My window is completely open, and bear in mind that it's actually cold outside. Cold enough that I need maybe a jacket, a sweater, and I'll still need like, I don't know, gloves. Like it's really cold and it's full open and still hot in my room. So hopefully my hand doesn't sweat too much, and I hopefully won't sweat from the stressful content. So we'll see how it all goes. Now, a few things happen. So we do have this map right here. All right, we got the Scourge 10 map. It has Breach. I mean, not Breach, Legion Splinters. Mostly it's good. I don't know if anybody's going to buy it because it's unID'd. Nobody's going to risk trying to do an unID'd map. But it is easy. We might just keep it for ourselves, but we do want to do Touchstones. So I'm holding onto it. I don't know what the price is on these. I just put in an Exalt tab. Whatever happens to it, happens. I'm not stressing. Now we do also have this belt, Advice 86. We're gonna try to roll a little bit, maybe if we find some more fossils, maybe 5 fossils, right? Now let's check our gear. Nothing really changed. I do kind of want a different helmet, but it's tough, so we might do a little bit of labs. Actually, check out the lab for today. I believe it reset not too long. Okay, reset an hour ago. The information bad length is medium. Uh, there's a golden doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 room and a golden door. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. I really don't like golden doors, but it does happen a lot. Yay! Is here. Oh, it says ahoy. I thought that said Andy for a second. Yay, ahoy, Jin. Pirate. You vast pirate booty somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be pirate. Do we have anything here? It's just div cards. I mean, they're all kind of okay. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. We did do the Cyrus. We actually got pretty lucky with the Cyrus. We got this void manipulation. Now, I also got this leveling up. I might change out my life tab. The reason I'm thinking of changing out the life tab is because this will give us the Wither Step increased duration, which is huge, right? Withering Step with increased duration means that I can possibly get it to go. So if we check it out right now, I mean, next level will only bring it up a little bit, right? If you see it's like 1563, put it in here. Oh, it's still a level. Oh, never mind. At first second I thought it actually had a level, but none of our gear does. So yeah, it's just gonna go up maybe a little bit. But yeah, so if you see, I'm gonna change back. Right there, cooldown is 3 seconds, withered lasts 4.8 seconds. Now let's see what happens if we put in that. Okay, cooldown is still 3 seconds, but now it lasts 7.2 seconds, which means that we can get easily another withering step and maybe even a third withering step. Technically, 2 withered steps is more than enough, right? Because each step, each wither gives us 9, so 2 is more than enough. But the fact that it lasts so long means that we will have an uptime of roughly 4 seconds of wither stack, which is really nice. Not including our Immortal Call will also be up. Considering we get endurance charges on hit, we even if we lost all the endurance charges, we would have that bonus for longer. So I think it might be worth it, even if we use mana, because right now we're using a mana flask. I find it very hard to take off a mana flask, mostly because even when we do eventually take it off, it's like our flame dash requires mana, our curse requires mana, and maybe we can sustain it, but I'd rather not. Right? So the idea is we might try it out, but for now we're just gonna level this to 20 and see how it goes. So yes, we got this void manipulation. It's like 2.5x. We're just passively leveling. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I mean, ours is taking forever. We don't necessarily need the top level, mostly because it gives +1 chaos gems, and we don't have any chaos. Now we also got this withered. don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I'm also leveling this. So let's go back and let's turn that on. There we go. Got our Valgrace on right here. This is actually pretty nice. It gives us extra damage prevention, right? Because number one, spell suppression is unlucky. Nice, because we have 100% spell suppression, and that means it removes, well, it makes the damage even less every spell hit. The other thing is it does give an evade attack bonus. It doesn't necessarily say it here, but it should say it on the gem. Right there, you see you and nearby allies have 50% chance to evade attack hits, which means that we will obviously also evade attacks. Very nice. Not including our regular grace. Now, the reason I want to change it to Helm is because ultimately the only good stat here really is the life. We don't even need the fire res. I think last time I showed this armor off. I don't, or actually maybe not. Ooh, I didn't. I probably didn't show. This armor is actually really, really nice. It's not an offensive armor, but it's a defense one. So we had one and we didn't even craft it, but this one, okay, yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit, Jin. So this one's really nice. Number one, it gives us some resistances, particularly the Chaos Rest. We don't have it anywhere else. Physical damage from taken as fire, very nice. It has solid life roll, like not top tier, but solid. Max life is Energy Shield, which is the craft we forgot to craft on last time. Now, we got super lucky with a double corrupt. We got the +1 max resist and 4% additional physical damage reduction. It's huge, right? Because we did have the 4% fire damage reduced, which is nice considering things are going in, but it doesn't necessarily help us with physical. This does, including +1 to all, also basically counts as the 4% reduced fire damage in a sense because it gives us that +1, but to all three elements. And we also got a little bit from our helm from 6%. And super nice. Now, we did get a corruption. We could technically get this to tier 3, but I do not want to move it. Because we have so much fire res. The minus fire res is actually okay for us. You see, we're at 140 even with this. So that lightning 25 is actually perfect. It puts our lightning at the lowest one a little bit higher, which is really, really nice. This is a really nice scourge, not including going for tier 3 is a risk that you really don't need to take unless you have a really bad stat. Like, I was expecting it to be bad, but something I could work around. Like, the only reason I would have went for T3 is if I hit something really. Yeah, and everything else is the same. We did get a bunch of, call it, these things, incubators. Gonna put some on. We might, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what content I'm gonna do. I kind of want to keep Scourging. I really enjoy Scourging. So we might be able to do that. This is actually a stack of 2. We did end up doing 1 or 2 Ravaged maps. But I don't know. We might be able to at least try another oil map. Okay, so how's the volume? Can you guys hear the music? Oh, ooh, ooh. Actually, it seems that I have forgotten to submit my hours. Wow, that is not cool. Cannot believe I forgot to submit my hours. Uh, so I mean, I'll just keep chatting while I try to submit at the same time, and we'll see how this works. So the Ravaged Blight map, we have an idea for it. There is the Ravaged ones are really hard, particularly because of one thing. Let me send this out. Share with mail. Yes. There we go. Particularly because a lot of the monsters just don't die. It's not necessarily that the bosses, I mean, it's the bosses that don't die. The regular monsters, they will always pretty much die. You never have to worry about that. But it's the bosses that don't die, and that is a problem. Right? So, because of that, we need to make sure that we have the proper strat. And I found out that there is a way to do that. What you would want to do is actually here. Let me just pause the stream for a little bit. I'll be right back in literally like 5 minutes. Because I'm like trying to talk into this. And we'll come back. Just gotta remember Ravage, lighted map. Okay, I'll be right back. 5 minutes maybe. It'll be super quick. All right, sorry about that. That was pretty unfortunate. So let's sell this flask, I guess. Bound to full. Here, I guess this guy wants the curse immunity. It's not bad. Uh, Oh yeah, so I forgot to submit my hours. Very, very unfortunate timing for that. Alright, so we were talking about Ravage maps. So yeah, so Ravage maps is a strategy to make sure that you can kind of do them. It kind of has to do with the Empower Towers, apparently. And we got these two. Technically, you don't really need the range. You can just get double increased effect. But one of these is more than enough. Right, now, what you do is you basically perma-stun them, right, with the what do you call it, the seismic thing, right, the seismic tower, and Empower. And what it does is you don't even level it up all the way, and it stuns them. Stuns them enough that bosses are barely moving, which gives us enough time to kill. Thing is, I don't have another Ravage map, but we do have a tier 15 relic right here we can do. That we don't have any oil, so we're gonna upgrade. Go. I don't even know if it's worth upgrading like that because I don't know the price of them, but it's up right here. So let's roll this now. So let's do some of this. Now for this map, you want as much quant as possible. I do like the high percent and twin bosses that really affect us. Enfeeble kind of hurts us. So we're gonna roll over this. Nemesis, LE weakness, more rare monsters. This is fine. We're gonna corrupt it. Perfect. Now the cool thing about this league is, as you can see, I already have some of these sacrifice things. They just add 5 quant, more than enough. This will add 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 quant to this map. I'll push it 99%, which kinda is close to about the item quality to be 24, 25%. Okay, and that's kind of more than enough. Plus we got the quant increase from here. Okay, alright, so let's do it. Now, the biggest issues to this is layout. Okay, layout is a very important thing. Depending on your map, you can get a very bad layout or a very good layout. One of the best layouts, at least I want to say, is Moon Temple. Though it definitely looks like this, not a bad one. The reason this is not a bad layout is because of choke points. As you see, there's a choke point here, choke point here, choke point right here. Technically, these two can kind of go in. Right, because of this, I mean, it's a little bit close, right? So it's not ideal, but it is nice that it's a choke point. Sometimes you can get monsters coming from every direction, and this could be a problem. There are some maps like Strand and Plateau, which are pretty cool because they usually put monsters on one or the other side, so you just have to like manage two sides, which is actually okay. Now we're gonna look at all of this. We do have 2 ground or 3 ground. To counter this, you just get the ice towers, and that's more than enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put ground here. We're gonna do this here, and then we are going to do ice here. Right now, you're gonna upgrade this all a little higher just so it can reach. I'm hoping it reaches up the stairs. We'll probably put another one up here just in case, but this one's important because we're also gonna go fire. And then you go down. Right, there's nobody here that's immune to fire, so more than enough. I particularly like meteor towers. They kind of hit far away. It can be a little bit messy, but it's fine. Now the other thing is, you can see there's like a choke point right here. Right, so we could technically put something over there. I'm hoping something up here is closer, but it's fine for now. We're gonna try to save our point here and there. Now these bears, super annoying. We could just do one ice. Ice is just very nice to just put on. Okay, so we're just gonna keep watching. As you can see, it kind of spread the other way right there. So now that we got it over here, we are going to do basically the same thing. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna put a ground tower or empowering tower somewhere close there. Like, you don't have to kill them. For the most part, these things start to die by themselves. We'll just put another ice tower in there. Yep, so we're gonna do ground. And yeah, for now that's enough. We'll increase it as we go along. There we go. See if we can add any more towers on this side. Nope. That is unfortunate. So it looks like it's just going down these 2 lanes. Okay. Not bad. There goes. We're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna try to get as possible. So far, it's okay. Right? I mean, we could probably kill a lot of these monsters without too much. There's a boss right here. I'm gonna try to just hurt him a lot. Bosses here are very powerful, but even with their power, they're no match for us. Now, another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to upgrade these. They're stronger unupgraded because they affect more things. And here's another boss. Okay, we're gonna try to do stuff to him before things happen, and we got to start putting some towers over here. Perfect. Ground tower, ice tower, max, max, max. There we go. And you kind of want to stay near the towers for the most part. If you stay near the towers, all of them are active. There is a range. I believe it's like one screen or something. So you do kind of want to stay in range. We don't really have a lot. We just have this one attack tower, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. We can put this over there just so that this ice tower is really... Guy got through. And there you go. Oh, we hit a pristine fossil. Alright, we can put fire tower right here now since that we're getting a little bit of points. Another tower that's really nice is shock tower, particularly at the choke point. Like right here, this is actually perfect. You're gonna put a shock tower there. Now for the shock tower, I do like to go into the arc. Kind of hits very straightforward. So it's a very nice right here, the arc tower. Right? We do have a few immunes here, but that's why we got the fire. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy a little bit. Nice. He's just gonna slowly melt base until he's dead. Right, as you can see, even though like problems here, everything is there. Everything's dying pretty quick. We're gonna upgrade this arc tower. Now, another thing you need to make sure you understand is that it doesn't matter if what type of damage they're dealing, right? Like if they have like the lightning thing, right? It's literally just what's on their tower. If the tower says that they're immune, but they're not immune to your damage, right? So if they're immune to lightning towers, that doesn't mean anything for you if you're dealing lightning damage. You are still dealing your full lightning damage. There's no mitigation. You don't need to worry. Now, we don't actually even need to kill anything. Maybe over here, I would say, a little bit. But that is purely because we don't have another tower here, right? Like that tower is clear. That tower, so we can basically just stay kind of over here. Oh. And yeah, we just pretty much clear. We could put a fire tower here. Just so that it can reach a little bit. Right? Yeah, we just stay here, and you don't really have to do much. Now we could put more towers over here. We can do the fire. The fire reaches far, so it'd be really nice to have. Good, there we go. And it's clear. That's it. As you can see, most things just dying right there. The ground towers are basically blowing things permanently. Even on this one, you don't need the strat for regular. Right, for regular blighted maps, this ground strat, like you can see, look how slow they are. Like between the ice and the ground, they just not move. The only reason we have ice is because we have a few immunities. That's really it. Other than that, so yeah, as you can see, we can just stand there. They're gonna slowly go. If you have some attack towers, they're just gonna slowly peel away at their health. And yeah, all right, we just gotta watch out for odds and ends. And we got already a ton of points. That's kind of why we didn't put any into reduced towers. Like it might be useful if the layout is bad to get to have those extra points. But if you already know the map, like certain maps, you just kind of know that they're gonna be easy. Not necessarily I didn't remember the relic chambers, but you could kind of remember that relic chambers has all of these types of movements. That means it would probably block off. Same thing like museum map. Museum has a bunch of little areas. Dungeon has a bunch of little areas, right? Open maps like Canyon, probably not so good because they're super open. Now there are limited examples. Like I said before, there's like Plateau and Brand, which is a very linear. Even if they're open, they're very linear. So they tend to only have the enemies coming from one side. And as you see, we didn't even really attack, right? Like right now, we're just doing nothing. Like some of the bosses, we can actually start opening these things up. There we go. As you can see, we're just touching everything. Our filter could be better. I mean, we don't need like clear oils, but whatever. Pick them all up. My new filter is a little bit smaller, but also hides a lot of stuff. I heard people say that, you know, well, I mean, I get the feeling. It's not necessarily that it's true that if you just open all of them super fast together, that you have a higher chance of getting good stuff, but obviously there is no evidence for that. All of these rings really useful for selling for alterations, even if they're basically nothing. I mean, you could get lucky, maybe get there. You got to use your fast eye. Ooh, got Awaken Sexton. Now that we are kind of into maps and even the end game content, we could probably roll some of the money making strategies. I'm not necessarily a big fan of them, most because, as you guys know, I really don't care too much about selling stuff. And so to make money, you would have to sell a lot of the stuff. And even though probably a lot of it does sell pretty quick, it's still something you would have to do. Like even this, like everything you do is making. But you know, this is more, I kind of felt like I wanted to do it and I did it kind of thing, rather than, oh, I did all these maps and now I gotta make sure I sell everything. A big thing that people sell is scarabs. Scarabs is a big thing people sell. I guess it's now you can technically roll all of these, but because we just have so many, I'm just gonna look for some decent stats like life or ES, and pretty much throw out the rest of them. This is actually okay, right? Because it gives evasion, armor, phasing on killing, and crit multi. Pretty good. I don't think it's as good as life, but maybe it's. Right, it's not including. It's pretty good to have for yourself. There we go. As you can see, these things pretty much nothing. 9 all res, attack speed. This could be something. Nope. 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 Alright, cool. And as for the rest of it, we're just gonna drop it in this 20 tab. Alright, it's all a bunch of life, possibly good combinations of stuff, and that's it, yeah. And the rest of it just goes up. Press it away. Right, and you get a bunch of little currency, right? I think it's called, well, like, you don't just have bubble currency, but all currency. So you can find the rare exalt, particularly from the lucky chest. And that's kind of what we're hoping for, is that one of these chests is a lucky chest, and it's like a really good one. I don't know if there's a way to tell which one is, but it, Opolis and golden, look at that. I guess one of these was a lucky chest. Lucky chests have a higher output, like higher tier reward. It's not to say that the others can't drop it, so it could totally be a regular chest. I don't know how to identify them, but it does have a higher output. Hopefully we got 3 crimson. And yeah, we just pick stuff up. So yeah, from tier 14, I believe you have a chance. Look at that, raw exalt. That is what we're looking for. I mean, we're not specifically looking for it, but raw exalt. I think streamer luck, right? Is that a thing? Maybe we should edit the title. Here we go. Okay. Is streamer luck a thing? There we go. We edited the title. Because, yeah, I did not get an exalt while I was thinking about myself, but got an exalt now, right? And it changes. It's not necessarily that there's correlation, but maybe, right? Okay, and we're gonna pick up a bunch of stuff. We still got a few chests here. Now, all of these chests apparently have a chance to drop a Ravage map. Obviously, the more maps you have, the more chests you have to open, I guess the more chances you are. I don't know if it's a high chance or low chance. From what I heard, the Ravage maps are actually not that expensive. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that a lot of people can't do them. It takes too long. Sometimes they're rippy or the investment cost is very high. To trap. See, this is actually a pretty nice pair of gloves because we need something like this, but literally the rest of the stats are... Nope. Yeah, nobody uses it's using speed. So yeah, so maybe that's why. I really don't know, but they're fairly cheap. So with this strat, it's actually not bad. You just need a little bit of damage for those monsters. that can kind of pass through. Now, there's a few mods that you want to watch out for. I mean, you kind of always watch out for specific ones, right? You don't want increased life. Unique bosses have increased life, stuff like that on your maps because it really scales your bosses, right? Those are the ones that have the most HP. You kind of always didn't want them. Other ones that you didn't want, 2 exalts. I swear, the streamer luck is definitely a thing. That's 2 exalts in one blighted map. That is lucky. Don't expect to find that many. I mean, lucky chests are lucky, but don't expect exalt returns. I am super surprised. That is some luck. Alright, maybe we could do one more. Just to balance out the odds. Right, because like so far we're 1 out of 1 map. And hopefully that wasn't too loud. I needed to quick mute it. But yeah, 1 out of 1, and we got 2 exalts. So we gotta average it out a little bit. So we're gonna do one more. I don't know if we have another. Like as you saw, I had a bunch of maps, but I only have very few over tier 14, and I kind of just want to do mostly Damson today, and possibly drop the Ravage map. Not that the others are not anything wrong with them. In fact, I mean they're all fine, but you know, higher tiers have a higher chance of also decent items and stuff like that. Yeah, so we got 2 exalts. Look at that. We went down a little bit today, and now we went back up to that. Very nice. Go back here. We have a canyon. As you see, we have a canyon. I'd rather not. Okay, let's sell our Enduring Mana Flask. This guy is really wanting. As you guys know, I usually don't sell anything, but if I'm already at the stash, that's like the best time. Right? Now, this is kind of why, like, sometimes forever. There's one trace where we're here. Stash. Right? It's. Nope. I don't know if that was 4C, less, more. I just put it in a tab, random numbers. I edit them as we go. This exalt one, it's not necessarily that these items are worth an exalt. It's more that I try to make them into exalt items. Craft on them. Well, except this one, I have no idea. Like if I don't know at all the price, then I don't know if item, I just keep it there until maybe it rises in price or drops in price, and I just. So, T13, I do have this T14. I kind of want to avoid it though. Okay, so we also got Tropical Island. Alright, so we got a few. No, not that one. We're going to take these out just so that we can kind of arrange a little bit. 14. Rest of these, I'm going to take them out. Tier 13. Just so that the 14s are at the end. Okay, so we're going to do Tropical Island. Okay, we actually got apparently 2 crimsons, so that's lucky. Boom. 30 blighted. Right? 30 lucky, not blighted. Now technically you could go even higher with gold and possibly even higher than, well, with silver you can get a ton of quant. But you know, it's not necessarily expensive, but it's not, there's no guaranteed reward. So lucky chests are probably the best. We got the quant. Gonna hit it. Now it's totally worth using some chaos because we got 2 exalts. I mean, there's a limit to how many you want. You kind of look for it, especially if you're low on chaos. That's somewhere where you want to stop. Now, as you can see, we hit the life roll, right? Which is bad. And action speed cannot be modified below base value, which can also be problematic. It's gonna roll. Now, if it was just a life stat, I might have done it, but can't do. Suppression, don't really like it. So we're just going to try to get a really good number going. 101, really nice. We're going to try to corrupt it. Nice. It does have Burning Ground, so let's see if we can edit that. Is there Burning Ground? I don't remember. Oh, no, we don't have it. Okay, well, that sucks that we don't have this node. We're going to need to get it. I believe it's the Summit. Or no, it's Madam of the Earth Scorcher. Don't remember. What? We're going to have to just be a little bit careful where we stay. So when it closes like this, it actually adds to the quant of the map. It doesn't work for all maps. Does not work for invitations. Doesn't work for a lot of things except maps. I'm pretty sure it works for blighted maps as far as I can tell. But yeah, it's really nice because it gives a quant bonus. There is a sextant. It doesn't work with blighted maps, but it does work with regular maps where if it's unID'd, it gives you even more quant bonus. So it's kind of nice to stack. The stats for the most part are the same, so you don't need to worry about it having some ridiculous stats. If you didn't have, let's say, reflect physical, you're still not going to get reflect physical. Essentially, all it does is just closes them, right, to add that bonus. So let's do one more. Let's hope we can find a Ravage map. I don't know how frequent they are. I mean, considering the 10C, it's possible that they're extremely frequent, but I honestly have no idea. Now, one thing that people say is you always want to keep the portal here, and there's a good reason for that. Number one, if you die, you spawn right here, and you can kind of protect the pump. The second thing is, as I told you before, the towers only work if you're near them, and considering multiple sides, you want to be right in the middle of it all. So this would be the perfect place. Right? So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna inspect the map real quick. There's really no choke points, which is a little bit sad, but it does kind of down, which works a little bit in our favor. These trees are a bit annoying because they might block us, but we got traps. But let's see what we get. Oh, pretty sure we didn't roll. Okay, so yeah, we got none of the armors. Now there's another mod I forgot to mention, and this is actually super important. You do not want, cannot be stunned. You hit that, it's not good. You basically can't do much. What are we gonna get here? We're gonna get lightning. Here we're gonna get the ice. Get this over. Get this up. Get this up. Get this lightning up, and yeah, and then I guess we can hit this one more time, and there we go. Start the blighting count. You can always kind of look. I know we probably shouldn't have gotten the lightning. We're gonna get a fire one probably over here. All right, there we go. Fire. I think this is enough for this side, so we're gonna try to just stack points for now. So we need it just because if the other side pops, we definitely need it. You can try to kill a little bit here and there. It's not as necessary right now, but you know, getting points super good, especially early. Later, it doesn't matter since you're gonna start stacking 1,000 right at the end of the last one. We had like 6,000. And as you can see, it's kind of spreading a little bit evenly, though. Looks like this is the next area, so we can actually just do this. We're gonna put Shock Tower, and we're gonna put this Ice Tower right here. Because there's an intersection. Anytime there's a kind of a cross section of an area, you want to just put it. Like as you see, these guys not even going. Okay. And because they're always going to pass through this area. Luckily, you know, it's still in the radius of the empowering tower, so we can just level that up like that. Right, and that's more than enough here. Okay, it's still within the area. We might need to now go over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. We're basically hoping for a boss to appear soon. Bosses give you the most points, right? And you're just trying to survive, right? There's no big thing. Okay, there you go. It started to spread that way. Okay, nice. And we're going to hit this a few times, and that's more than enough on this side. We are going to go over here. Now here, we're going to do fire. And there's a boss there. We're going to try to kill him before anything. There we go. Just so we can get all these points for him. Alright, we don't have any money. It's super squishy because... There we go. Now we're going to upgrade this. Really no good cross section here, but we can't really tell. Pretty far. We're gonna just drop that over there. Ooh, this guy really ran in there. Oh, and we gotta be careful. Okay, nothing really coming out there yet. We're gonna try to kill this boss over here, and we're gonna kill these guys. Then we are gonna kill it. There you go. Okay, so it's starting to spread a little bit over here. So we can actually get the towers to go. Right? The idea is you want it to be close. Okay. So we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna put this over here. This over here. This over here. Go. And we're gonna go that. Get this up. Get that up. And yeah, there's a boss here. We're gonna try to just quickly output damage on him. Nothing crazy. There we go. Kind of sucks that it's a little bit uncomfortable in this area. So we can't really... Ooh, guys, close. Not expecting to be close. We're probably gonna hit another one of these ground ones over here. Just in case they pass through and we don't really see them. Right, there we go. More than enough slowing. Gonna drop that over there. We should get another power around there, but kind of hard to make that happen. We're gonna go do that. Gonna drop another fire over here. These fires are gonna be nice. As you can see, we're kind of rolling in points now. Right, it's really just the early area, and even without the slow effect, it's still okay. Right, without the empower effect on that tower, it's still more than okay. Right, we just try to keep an eye on all of this. Trying not to go too far out of range of anything, just so we can make sure that every tower is active. Also, the stuff here can probably clear itself now. There we go. I'm pretty sure the power towers, they don't stack. So if you have like 3 or 4 of them in one area, they don't make one tower particularly strong. But everything in them obviously works. As you see, this kind of side doesn't hit over here. It's the only area I'm kind of worried, but eventually they will have to pass through some of the regular map. Oh. Now you don't want to upgrade, right? As you see, I'm not upgrading these because this one, it has very specific effects, right? These specific effects, they have a specific time to them, right? Like this, it slows enemies down by a set amount, right? And the other one, it petrifies them for a specific set of time where they don't move. But this regular tower, it consistently hits them. Each hit slows it, and each hit slows it down for a long time with each hit, right? There's no stopping it. So essentially these things with the increased effect of the empowering tower make the monsters essentially stop moving for the most part. Right? It's not a perfect science, particularly if the stats that you want, well, you don't want on your map, this cannot be stunned because these are stuns, and if they cannot be stunned, then they cannot be effective with it. So this is all stuns. They literally are just constantly stunned. Okay, this side is almost done over here. We're gonna try to kill these things real quick over here, just to sure. There we go. And we're almost done with this map. Oh, we got this really fast guy over here. Okay, apparently, all of these things, there's specific numbers for them. You could probably like take one boss. Probably maybe 2 because they take. Oh no, you can only take 1 because as you see, it says 17 out of 20. A boss is 10 points. I don't know about the other ones, but essentially you're allowed to take 1 boss. It's not suggested, but you could. And as you saw, we did the map. Okay, so we got Blast Rain, probably not good, but it is 23. Sell that for GC. Nice. Cool, we got a few open jewelry. Sure why some of it was like that, but okay. Up I hear golden oil. Nice. So golden oils probably like 40, 50 C. They're not particularly expensive, but they are a plus. I think our investment in the map is covered with, at least map-wide, right? Like the map probably costs as much as the golden oil. So if you find that, I think you're good. We can actually price check it right now. Price check. This will oil. Golden. What? There's a heart. Oh, no, it's a heart coil. For a second, I thought there was a heart oil. I'm like, what is a heart oil? Alright, so that guy wants to buy that. Oh, they're not even 50C. These are 25, 7C. Let's see how much is a tier 14 map. See if that covers it. Here, map tier 14. And it's got to be a blighted. Let's see how much they cost. Yeah, so it's roughly around the same price. So getting a golden oil basically pays you for the map. Plus maybe the crimson oil. A little bit, right? Crimson's probably like 4C. Something like that for oil. So it kind of pays it back. So that 1 oil, more than enough. Unless if you were going to sell it, we obviously probably won't. Probably going to keep it for things that we need. So sell.
Let me tell you.
Okay, let's see what all of this is. Right, it's all alterations. That's basically. We're not gonna unveil that ring. I think we got all the unveiled rings. Possibly get it. I mean, we could always check again, right? It's not a problem. Nope, nothing great. Life, but nothing else. Ah, oh, oh no, that's just a symbol for it. But there was a weird symbol on it. All right, let's check these amulets. Most of these are probably gonna be trash, but you might get a really nice implicit. This is the cool thing about this league is that you can technically re-roll it. Like, hey, Tainted Chaos aren't too expensive, so you might be able to get some generic stuff. Could be super useful. But it's only if it's a really good mod, right? The allocated stuff fairly cheap. I mean, you can also just get it with a tainted, but if you get a really nice implicit, right, there may be some really good ones. You can try to roll it. Like this one's not bad. It just sucks that there's no other good. I mean, it has some damage here, very little life. I don't think it's. But as you saw, that implicit with everything was okay. And so we're gonna put all this away. Gold oil. As you can see, I didn't sell the 23 even though that's the GCP is because it goes over 20. Right, so if you sell it in bulk, that 3% carries over, even if it's just 3%, it could help make it. Alright, because we're not in a rush for that. Alright, so we got these boots. I think they're the Blight boots. I don't think they're expensive at all. But they are a Blight only unique, I believe. Let's check them out. Yep, the Stampede. The Stampede are pretty cool, right? They give you a base a movement speed of 150. I think we're actually going to keep them because there are a few of the Scourge maps that are pretty rough. Ooh, they're actually pretty expensive. Well, they're not expensive, but 18C. Now, you can obviously anoint these. Cool. But the 150 base movement, let's see our rolls on this. I mean, increased mana regeneration is okay. The cooldown on travel skills. Yeah, so basically it puts us at really fast. Well, it's not really fast, but it's like good movement speed. And there are maps that decrease your movement speed. So this auto always keeps you at this. We're probably going to hold on to it. Right, just in case we hit that map mod and then maybe that's what's causing the price to go. Because last league, I don't think they were this. I mean, it's not expensive, but it is like something, right? It's about the same as a golden oil, which is rare, right? Golden oil's dropped, and these oh, something is happening. Okay, let's check. Nope. Agent damage. Offering. Tornado has increased movement speed. Oh, that's the new skill. I don't think. I mean, I could check. I mean, it's a low base, so even if it's good, I don't. Well, let's check it anyway. I don't know anything about the new helm enchants. Quickly check helm enchants. Now I checked these on PoE Ninja. Really not useful site. Tornado has, yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's not even the top roll. It goes up to 30%. So yeah, it's worth picking it up. But yeah, PoE Ninja really helps you find a lot of stuff. It doesn't give you the exact cost of things, but it gives you a good average. Fragments. Normally I would hate getting fragments, but because they stack now, it's super nice. See that? Look at stacks. Stacks items. And yeah. Pretty sure we're gonna take some stuff away. Yep, great. I actually don't know what those gloves are. I think we probably could have threw out those gloves, but whatever. We're just gonna sell them. Yeah, we don't. I don't know why I picked all of this up. See this? Ooh. I mean, not bad. I could probably craft life on this. We'll see if it sells. worth dropping somewhere in the stash. Now you can see 2 high resistances. Lightning Fire. It has some strength. Not bad. It does have a flask increased effect, which is nice. Energy Shield, not necessarily useful for a lot of characters that are life, but it helps. And we can just craft on some life. And hopefully it will sell. I'm gonna put the rest of this away. And look at all this currency everywhere. Now there is a downside of doing all these lighted maps, and that is the fact that you can't get the Scourge mechanic, right? Which is a bit of a problem, right? Because the whole league is Scourge League. Okay, let's see any here. Cool. Got one more. What? I already did. I came back. Yeah, I forgot to do payroll today. I know you reminded me, but then I totally forgot about it. Like, you know, you reminded me earlier, and it totally slipped my mind. It's okay. It was like 5 minutes. It's fast. Hair trigger. Okay, it's not a bad percent. We can try to corrupt this. Boom. What's that symbol? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I know you told me earlier. I totally forgot. It's okay. I submitted it. It's fine. It worked. Okay, we're gonna check out this map. Oh, we didn't get a Ravage map. Yeah, we're gonna do. I guess we could do one more. Nope. We don't have any more. Crimson. Now we could probably just buy them or up these, right? But you know, we're just gonna save it the way it is for now. Right? We got pretty good. We got 1 opalescent and 2 golden oils, I believe. A bunch of these here and there. Obviously, we've got 2 exalts, as you can see. Now it's kind of evened out a little bit with 1 exalt per plated map. Not bad. Oh, that's the face plant? No, the one next to the face plant emoji. There's 2 of them. I know the face plant. No, given these. Oh. This is like never good, so don't bet on it. Most of this is just small things. It's very useful. Female? I don't know what female mean. What does that mean? That's why I'm confused. I don't know what that stands for. Like, is just saying female? I don't get it. Go. Nice. Oh no! Other ones that's complete. We have 35 cards. We can open them. Let's see what we get. Normally, I like to just drop them, but we'll open them the slow way. 1, 2. That way we can check all of them. Up. Go. 5 in there. Boom. 2. Kind of like to draw like a little circle, then drop 1 in the middle. Oh, Tabby. All right, let's see what I got. We got Crim. Nope. I mean, it's not that it's nope. It's just like it's okay, whatever. Yeah. Harvest. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's not particularly a great item. I don't really. Oh, we could look it up in a second. I don't see anything specific. Yeah, there was a particular decent div card. Alright, let's check out what that harvest meant. Harvest. Right here. Is that a weapon? I'm not guessing it is, or like an item. Corrupted harvest. Ah. Oh, enjoy your pizza. Got a bunch of these. Get these over with. The Surgeon Flask, I don't know. Oh, it's an Eternal Flask. But we don't need it. Purely now to sell. What's the corruption? Oh, damage. Corruption. Just so that we don't have it in our way. There you go. More alteration. Right, look at our oral. Very nice. We also got a bunch of this kind of currency. Got 2 tainted exalts, bunch of tainted jewelry, tainted mythic over here, 3. I mean, they're not particularly expensive, but it's nice that we found them. We also got fusings in case we need to make a stick link. Is this even stick link? For some reason I thought it might not be. Okay, so let's see what we have in the map. We still have the hunter here. Oh, we have a invitation. Let's do the invitation for Valdos. Right, premium content. Now you could do these on ID, but remember, there's no reason. Particularly when monsters and suppress damage. There we go. Monster life, area of effect. Not great, but we will do it. More monster life is really brutal. I'm gonna take these out. They don't affect. Go. And let's start it. Here we are. When you do these, you get a watchstone. Hopefully we get a good one. I don't remember if we want titanium or platinum. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't see monsters. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Oh. Gotta drop the trap. Looks like these are pretty stationary bosses, so it actually works in our favor. There we go. Oh no, this guy became a wolf. We can just run around. Oh, and clone. Oh, that's pretty bad. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Die, die, die. This guy's a little bit annoying here and there, but nothing too bad. There we go. We're gonna drop a bunch of traps. We're gonna drop our Val Grace. There's no damage mods that really hurt on this, so I don't expect us to really get hurt, but these things are harder to kill, as you can see. Go. That guy's almost dead. A big spider. And something is cursing us, which is not good. And something hurt us. Oh, it's the Chaos. Where is he? There he is. We gotta kill this guy fast. Because he is just gonna be a problem. This is the Crimson Township boss. This is the one boss that doesn't matter what tier we do this on, he's a problem. So we have to kill this guy. There's like a few of these Chaos bosses that are just ridiculous in damage. The other one is Defiled Cathedral. Even though he's super easy in there, he is a problem by himself here. So we got the Platinum one. Don't know if that's good or bad. You can actually check the ones we have. We don't even have all the stones. You can technically just buy them. They shouldn't be too expensive. But as you know, actually we should have a stone somewhere that gives us exact things we want to look for. Here? Here? Here you go. Okay, so it's platinum. The reason I want platinum, you see the timeless emblem thing? That is what we're looking for, kinda. Right, that's a pretty bad roll, right? It's D4, but still the emblem. So we're gonna try to roll this one a little bit, see what we get. We are looking for Blight for the most part. I think, and Arby's, I guess. Yeah. Now you can roll this faster. You can use this, but we're just gonna roll it normally. Now we don't care about which legion it is. And we're not actually doing it. That this splinters drops have a 3. Here 4, but it does give us that. So I will hold on. That's already pretty quick. Right? It doesn't matter how low of a chance it is. The fact that it just gives a chance makes it already worth it in almost every case. Right? Because when you do maps, the new Scourge maps there, and they have the chance to drop splinters, when they drop a splinter, every single one of those splinters has. Right, and you do want to scale this, but for now, if we just get a small percentage of that, I think that's okay for us. Alright, so that was pretty quick. We did that pretty deathless. If there's any kind of other, we don't splinters for that. We could do a few metamorphs. Any of the ones that I want to do, but let's do one. See, there's no particular way I'm choosing these. I'm just choosing one. Kind of looks like it's cool things that I might want. Right, like I don't care about rare stuff. Currency, want that. Alright, essence is currency, jewelry, essence is maps. I also want a higher level versions of it, so I take the blight oil just in case we find a crimson. Now the reason I'm taking the higher ones is because I want to max out that bar. It has a chance for double rewards, I believe. Even in Dane's laboratory. I mean, it normally has double chance, but in Dane's laboratory particularly. Most people don't end up doing this a lot. It's quick, it's died, it doesn't... Oh no, we're short. Why is it 78? 78, let's go get something on. Where is it? Brain, right? Was it? I don't remember. There you go, Elder here. So let's take, I guess because of currency. Literally just a little bit short. There we go. Right, there you go. 25% chance for double reward. Now here you can kind of pre-stack. There you go. As you can see, very quick. Even with the buff to them, we are dealing so much damage, they can't really do anything. It's not particularly great rewards, but it's still good. Right? Bunch of little currency. Down the line. Get all. Also even got some gloves, we don't need them. There you go, that was quick, easy. Got a little bit of here. Essences are kind of nice always, I like to use roll sometimes. Go. Now I think we leveled last, yeah, we leveled one more level from last time, so we are 95. We could probably push higher and higher now that we're not really dying. Easier and easier. Man, is it hot out here? I'm just sweating. Like, the window is literally full open. The cold air is not enough. I am melting in my room. Scarabs or get the Unathols, we will probably try the hidden. Right? So for the Uncharted, there's a few of them you need to do. We did the Forgotten, the Hidden, and the Feared. The last three that we need. The Feared, I don't think we're ready for. They keep wanting to buy this, but I don't know if I want to sell it yet. It feels like okay, but I don't know why it's like that. I actually don't even. It is in this shop, but why isn't it appearing? Oh, it's this one. It's just a cool looking jewel. I don't know if I want to give it up because it's just cool looking, right? It's because it's a base that corrupted into a good jewel. Pretty rare to get that. So I don't know what should we do. I mean, we could do just more maps. Do we have any delve? We do have a little bit of delve, but there's no good nodes, right? Usually when you delve, we kind of want to get somewhere, but great. But we can map towards it. I guess we can also do some heists. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's go do some heists. We haven't done any heists. And we're going to see how this build does in heists. Heist is a great money maker. Obviously, again, for us, it doesn't really matter. We don't money make. As you can see, every piece of gear we found ourselves. We even found the cold iron point by ourselves. I mean, we weren't expecting to, but we did. And the armor, you're thinking, how did I get the double corruption saber? Super easy, actually. There's passives that help you get them. So if you're just running Alva in Parents, you will naturally just get it as long as you're able to kill it. I even have actually a few of these temples lying around. I'm going to show you them. Yeah, you can just chronicle them and save them. As you can see, this is Corruption Tier 3. It also has Apex of Ascension 3. It has a bunch of stuff. This one is also Corruption 3, right? So not particularly. It's also Apex of Ascension 3. I don't know why those two hit twice like. But it's not rare to get double corruption. Just hitting the double corruption is rare. We never necessarily didn't need this armor. In fact, it's actually gonna be hard to move from this armor for a better one, right? Because we're probably looking for +1 or +1, +2, +4, something like that. But it's still really, really. So, I'm gonna do some of these maps. I don't know who we have here. Let me just quickly introduce. Okay, so we got Tibbs. I don't remember what these guys are all for, so we're just gonna do some random contracts and see which guys we have. I really don't know who we have. Like, I don't remember what their natural thing. She gives you some. She gives you a mission. We're not even gonna pick it up. Once you pick it up, you have to do it. So we're not gonna pick it up. I just wanted to do all that. So let's start with. Oh, let's just grab a bunch. We need the level 1. So level 1, level 1. Okay. Yeah, we could probably put level 1. Nope, nope. There you go, level 1. Nope, no, it doesn't particularly help all of it, but this is definitely not level 1, not level 1, not level 1. Right? Level 1. 1. So these you don't actually need to make rare. They don't get any bonuses. They just get, like, the monsters that are in the area get bonuses. You get better drops from them. But other than that, there is no. Now there is a reason to do higher tiers and stuff like that, because you get, call it, sales or reveals or something like that. So it's always good to try to do higher contracts. But we're just gonna do it because we haven't done any heists. So I don't know if we can even do all of them. We're just gonna start and see who we have unlocked. Pretty sure we need to do lockpicking. I don't know why it's like laggy. Like, Jin, can you see it? How is it? Okay. Alright, so we got perception, no travel cost. Very cool. The actual 83. We're starting with an 83. We got a few very low ones. I don't think we have any particularly really low ones. I wasn't really picking them up. Oh, it's not bad? Okay, that's good. I was just like, it was lagging for me a little bit. Curious. So here, if you're really just looking for loot, you actually don't even need to finish it. But since we're looking for experience, we're gonna go fast through it. We'll probably open a bunch of chests. See how many. Usually, like you see that we have 3. We're gonna check how much the first one opens, and then we're gonna base that alert level. Right, if this takes only 25, then we can open a bunch of side chests, because the other ones are also gonna open 25. Not including Curse is also one of the better ones, because he doesn't take too much. Right, his little thing is 20% less alert level at lockpicking. Ooh, we got it out. Whoa! 7 exalt? That means this is like an exalt. Wow, that's another exalt on stream. Can you believe it? I mean, we have to make sure we don't die, but it's an exalt. Well, that's like a little bit less. Okay, so I keep saying it's an exalt, but it's like a little bit less, right? Because it's 7 exalts, 8 cards, so it can't possibly be a full exalt, but it's like almost 1. Alright, so as you see, took very little, so we can easily just open some chests. This big guy, he looks scary, but he actually isn't. Nice. Okay, we're about 50%. I'm gonna start using this for opening. I do like the jewelry ones, because the jewelry ones can give you fractured stuff, and I really enjoy the fractured stuff. Randomness. Yeah, I feel like streamer luck is a thing, because this is crazy. Ooh. That could hurt. Also, we got Murderous Eye. Oh, I thought pretty good to get fractured. Open. Yeah, I think we confirmed streamer luck. People gotta come in and look at the streamer luck. Then start their own stream so that they can get more streamer luck. Alright, there you go. The kitty eye? Where do you see the kitty eye? Are you talking about this thing? It's just a colorful image on it. It's just a puppy. Or a wolf, technically. What do you mean, like this? Yeah, that's just a sound when a very rare or valuable item drops. Like it's a rare sound, so that's why it's surprising. I'm like, oh, what is that? Like the Exalt also did that. Well, you missed that. earlier. There was something earlier. This thing? Oh, the murderous eye? Yeah, it's the kitty eye. I mean, there's these eye things. There's no kitty eyes. I don't know. There are no kitty eyes. I mean, if you see it again, you gotta tell me because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about because there's kitty eyes. Is it an item? Is it like is it something like just a monster, or is it just that murderous eye thing I just showed? It does have eye in the word. Oh, we're running. For the most part, this is just a running part now. Hey, the reason people try not to do a lot of these heists is because of all these doors, and that's another reason why you sometimes don't want to complete them if you're just in it for the rewards. Because if you're just... Oh, yeah, show me that later. Like if you're only doing it for the rewards, you have no reason to complete it, hence you don't need to waste your time and going through doors. Right, you basically just run back with all the doors already open. Okay. So we're just gonna open slowly. Now there's gear pieces that you can get. There's probably an easy cheat sheet you can look up. For the most part, it's just like levels to their specific skill. Level 1 is enough to level them up. And most of the gear is just they give you bonuses and that they just have faster speed. Right, and rarity and stuff like that. So let's see what we got. Got to sell that. And pretty nice first haul. I don't... Oh, nobody wrote anything. Or not. I think they might think I'm in the Discord, but I'm not. So it would have been like, oh, nice, but I'm not there. This one's okay, but it's... No, it's terrible fracture. Could have been so good. Like the fracture's a tier 4. Nobody wants to attack like that much. So it's not worth it. Remember, we got a jewel with crit multi, which is a... well, we got leveled him up once. We're just gonna go through these heists. See what else we got. Okay, so this guy's ready. Ready perception level 3. What? Ready perception level 3. How fast do these guys level? Wow, he's already perception level 3. Okay, so we're not gonna do perception at least till we unlock something else. Okay, so we got lock picking. Do position. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do Bibs first. I don't know. I'm gonna do the 83 because it seems like it gives the most experience or something because it literally did. Any bad modifiers? We didn't actually check some of these. Not that we can't do them, but there is one modifier that I don't like, and that's something to do with like it says unlock, which we don't like. Not necessarily. It doesn't matter here as much. It's more for blueprints, but it's still a problem. Now, the reason we're doing this is because there is challenge to level these guys up to their max level, and then to get a trinket and stuff like that. So we are mostly going to just run through this. He does give us the option of opening one chest afterwards, so we can actually, depending on how much this is... Wait, where? Oh. Am I losing my voice? Ooh, 4-stack decks, nice. So we can save one of these big ones for later. Yeah, especially if they're going to be that expensive. Okay, as you see, this is for any job, level 4. It's not worth it, we really just want the level 5 version. So I don't know, this is a weapon, so I don't know, maybe this is the top thing, but we don't need it. Oop. Upper, yep, that's one. One, get the other one over there. Master lockpick. See, level 5. We want that. Yeah, I'm very surprised. These things are just dropping. Usually it's like very hard to find them. Like they're just bases, so that's not particularly crazy, but it's insane. I mean, we've got the scout, we got 2 exalts, we found the master lock on the first try. It's yeah, I'm seriously starting to believe in streamer luck. Do it. Maybe it's just sweat luck because we are sweating. Focal stone, don't need. Okay. So press other stuff. Can't really see well when it's like that, to be honest. And we're gonna open the door, but we're not gonna open it. We're gonna save this for tips to open later. Go. Good. Broken. Okay. So now we're gonna run to the final door. Probably open another chest. Currency, really cool. Open one more. It actually tells you if you can. Nope. I mean, we could technically, because it's following the time, but why struggle through it? There we go. Have like very little mana. This is another reason why I kind of don't want to change over from life type, even if it is so long. But we also still need to get the thin flask. Apparently, it gives us a lot of damage because just converting our damage to chaos makes all of our multipliers for chaos work better. We have some multipliers for physical, but our multipliers are much higher for chaos. Now, it does cause one issue, and that is that our damage is a little slower if we convert just that strongly, but make it higher. And so, as you said, like, there you go. Go here, open this final chest. Silver coin over here. Basalt flask, not even worth it. I don't know what this aggravator charm is, but cool. Catalyst, always nice. Doors. Hope he levels up quick because of it. Come on. Nice, okay. Run. Map is super long. Kinda is annoying. Like, not supposed to be too long, but it's also an 83. There we go. Now, you can technically spec into getting more high stuff. There is a node. Ooh, level 5 cloak, nice. We don't even have anything to put on. It's kind of weird that we're getting so much of this. Like, you can spec into, I believe it's Valdo's Rest. It gives you an inside job or something where it gives you chance for blueprints, more marks and stuff like that, and higher chance of getting the chest. But for the most part, if you're not gonna do that, like in case they didn't really, not really gonna do this content too much, it's okay for us now. Alright, okay, so all of this we're just gonna put away since we can't use it. I feel like I should just put go. Sell. Sell. Okay. Take you up. I don't know what. Probably should not have put it away, but whatever. Okay. So let's do next map. 83 agility. Okay, well we could do curse, but I want to do Tulia, and basically we're just gonna slowly level everybody up like that. Then we're just gonna go through all the ones we have. You technically want to just have everybody do a mission of some sort, and that will unlock the other members. It looks like Tulia is nice because it gives you currency and give us the fragment. I mean, oh wait, we skipped the chest. This is a little bit confusing. Now it's not as worth it to open the small chest anymore because they reduced how much they give and everything, but they're still nice, right? If you have some, for the most part, we are just trying to do this as fast as possible. But there's no reason for us to ignore rewards, right? I mean, exalt shards right there. Why would we ignore this? So we're just gonna get it real quick, move on. There's a few more, right? There's this one and this one, fossils and Harvey drop. I don't expect them to be anything crazy, but you know, still nice. Open this chest. Silver coin. Cool. I believe that the prophecy might be the next league to go, to be honest, because I mean they said they're gonna start phasing out some of the older content. That would be one of them. Cool, nice, okay. Resonator. That's actually very nice. I was just expecting just random fossils, which is okay, but you need Resonate. Pretty cool. Oh, let's drop this on them. Nice. We're gonna both of these. Nothing in there. There's actually are things in there. It's just our loot filter is no longer. Right. So keep that in mind. Press something. Stuff is trying to come out. It's just not anything that we care. I mean, it's not bad stuff. I'm sure. It's like low values of stuff. But we're to the point that we don't need to pick up as much of the stuff. Right, we're already picking up a decent amount of things. More than enough. Oh, wait, did we not pick up everything over there? Oh, there's a Divine Vessel we didn't pick up. Maybe we don't really need it. We did change over to the Solaris node. So we get like a lot more production. We quickly go here, right? We got all of this. So we got reduced elemental damage, reduced physical if there's one enemy, which is bosses, like area damage from hits, less no extra damage from crits if crit, and obviously the avoid ailments from critical strike is pretty much useless unless it also counts the ailments. Because I don't know if bleed and poison are ailments that happen on critical strike. They are, then obviously that helps there. If not, then it's mostly an irrelevant stat, but it's whatever. It's back there. Stilling Orb. We don't even use Instilling Orb. I don't know why I ran back for that. Yeah, but for the most part, we're just gonna run through them. We don't actually need to kill any of them. We could try to run through this. Okay, because it's just a straight line. These things hurt, but straight line. That one we could easily do. Through these doors, you gotta be careful. They give you like a second to go through them, so you kind of just want to dash forward or phase or whatever the case is. Or just move to the side. To be honest, just moving to the side is more than enough in most cases. Ooh, something dropped. Focal, don't need that. Gonna do this again, but again, it's a straight, so we can just kind of skip it. It's rare for us to get a straight. Normally, it's like all rotated. It's this way. Where am I going? Ooh, we need our phasing. There we go, phase through it. Nice, and we got another cloak. Take it. And we did it. There's gonna be a fireball following us, but let's see if we can get out of it before the fireball. Yay, 800. I'm hoping this always gives up to. Okay. Now, big thing is that the reason we did this right now is because we didn't want green maps to drop. Now that we're here, green maps are supposedly going to drop. I don't know if you don't pick up that first green mission if they're going to drop. Hopefully not. But in case they do, you just don't pick them up. That's just the way to do it. In case they start dropping, as long as you don't pick them up, they are not in your inventory. And normally it's not a problem because, well, whatever. You can just throw it out, but you can't. Once it's in there, in your inventory, the only way to throw it out is to drop it, Okay, perception level 1, we unlocked Nanette. So we're gonna do Nanette. Pretty sure we should have enough contracts to get everybody at least off the ground to level 3. Then we'll check out the blights for trinkets, just so we can unlock the trinket slot. And things of that nature. Because I mean, eventually we're gonna need to do this anyway. We do have a few blueprints here and there. Alternative quality gems are really strong, even if obviously Awakened are also really strong now. Silver coins, that's it. Weak. Yeah, we do have rings. Now you could be a little bit more strategic and more, strategic, I guess? I don't know if that's the right word, but like efficient. If you like time it, manage it, obviously if it takes too much time, then obviously you don't want to worry about it. But you could like try to max out each one of these. Make sure you get as much as you can from each one of these maps to open as much chests as possible. But like I said before, the smaller chests are not as valuable anymore. And even though it's still worth it to open this, considering we don't do Blight a lot and we don't care particularly about money in general, it's not worth it for us to really. Right, we're just doing this for the experience. Stack deck. Go. Open one of these. Deck. I really like stack deck. We have a few of them, and we're gonna open them as the last thing we do. And hopefully we have a nice chunk of them. I mean, we already opened. Oh, no, wait. No, we already opened a bunch of stack decks. Ooh, I thought I still had those. But maybe we can get enough to make it another thing we can open up with. And we run. Now, our defenses were more made for the Scourge, right? All the physical damage reduction, but it actually helps here very nicely too. Particularly because we also have max res and all the extra resistances, so even elemental resistance doesn't really do anything to us. We don't have anything to mitigate curses, which kind of sucks, and chaos damage. So that's where we're kind of lacking. We just got to be careful a little bit, but very few things tend to do chaos damage type. And even then, it's not like we have no chaos res, we're almost at 0. We're like negative 16, I believe. Let me check real quick. Okay, yep, negative 16. That is much better than expected since, so in this game, most things rotate around a certain amount of resistances. For the elemental res, it's 75, right? It's rotated around the fact that you're gonna get 75 resistances, and that's basically the baseline. But for the chaos resistance, it assumes you will take none, or I guess because they're now more chaos mods, I guess they assume you take some. It's not necessarily a lot. So it's manageable to a degree. Alright, we got 3 fractures. Let's see what they are. Dexterity, I don't know, maybe dexterity is decent. Dex stackers. Knockback, probably nothing. Apparently people hate knockback. And this one is also nothing. So maybe the belt. Got another belt here. 94, 30. Could be, it has T1 with strength, wrong stash. Oh, we're just gonna put it in the 20, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're up to 19 stack decks. That's another thing about the Scourge, the ice mechanic. Gives you a decent amount of stack decks.
Yes.
Okay. The perception. Already level 3. Lock picking. Okay, I feel like we should probably do all of these. Start with him. Oh. Like you want to do all of them just because you don't know. Like there is a cheat sheet about who you have to do in what area to unlock the other characters. Right? Like right now there's nobody here, but usually you can easily see it on the map if there's more than one character. So you want to do those, particularly just so you unlock the other characters, because you're going to need them for other things, because I'm pretty sure you can't even do certain heists, like counter thermiology or whatever it's called. I believe you just until you unlock it. So yeah. Alright, so we actually got free currency, which can be good, can be bad. We really don't have a trinket yet to maximize it, right? Trinkets can give you a percent drop or convert. Oh my god, what? What? That's basically 4 exalts we got, right? We're counting that card because it's not like we just got the card. We got a bunch of chaos on top of it, but that is insane. I swear, I feel like we did streamer luck just got upgraded to confirm. Or maybe it's just Jin. Jin knows GGG and just been telling them, like, I know this guy, give him the good stuff. He's streaming. You got to promote streaming, so I doubt it, but yeah, I mean, it's literally only, I believe, Jin who's watching right now. But you know, if you decide to check it out, I mean, streamer luck. Possibly confirm. Need higher sample size. We'll continue to try to confirm it. The big reason I doubt it is because think about how many times we stream. We've gotten okay luck, but we have also died a lot in one of them. Ultimately, it's just a matter of time that you do get lucky, right? These guys are actually pretty fun to kill now because, well, our traps killed them beforehand. Right, you see, we open another one and I'll drop off. There we go. We're gonna kill this guy. Now we obviously have to finish it, but it's a 77. I don't expect us to have trouble finishing. But I did say that about the blight, and we almost died. So. Here's a regret orb, always useful in case we need the points. More regret orb, super useful. And let's open the door. Oh god, look how slow he is. He has nothing on this way. Come on, dude, you got this. You got this. Ooh, ooh. I don't know how we managed to be in there without a dash. Now, normally you don't want to run back because, as you saw, just a bunch of stuff in the way. Right? Not great. Oh, we're gonna kill all this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff waiting across the door. There we go. Gonna go through it all. Right, phasing, super nice. Now we could fight all of this, but it's, again, you don't have to fight anything. It's just to make sure our flasks are always healthy. Go. What did I drop? That was an incubator when that like light pops up, but if it doesn't show up under loot filters, that means it's something that's probably not good. Like not worth really even. Which is okay. Got an exalt. We got it! We got the exalt. That is crazy. Now, ultimately you kind of do want to level a few of them to really high levels. But for now, we're just going to stick with 3. That's more than enough in most cases. We're going to corrupt that. Oh, we actually have a corrupt right here. Yep, per usual. We have no luck. I feel like it's not necessarily luck with corruptions, right? Because it got the armor. I guess it's just full corruption. Keep corrupting the jewel into another jewel. Nice. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so trap disarmament. We're gonna start with Isla, I guess. Isla or Isla? Not exactly sure how you pronounce it. Whatever. Go. There's a lot of them that you want to get done. There's actually a lot of green contracts. In fact, if you do want to pick up the green contracts, it's probably best that you pick them up when they're high level. Just because the green ones, when you do low level, are not even worth it on the rewards, but at least you can get them higher and it's guaranteed rewards, and that forces 2 contracts instead of 1, which can help you get started a lot in heist, especially if you're pretty late into it. Right? For us, obviously, it doesn't matter, but if you are going to do green contracts, high level ones are really nice. And then, obviously, unlocking everybody before you do them also guarantees that get most of the green contracts. Now, the thing the green contracts do is actually unlock the unique contracts, which are always cool on just getting all the rewards. You don't even need to kill the boss. You just pick up press all the chests, since you can open all the areas and everything. 6% increased curse effect. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you want that. I don't know. Whatever, it's okay. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I don't know if that's worth it. I think that's garbage. Because if we're oh no, no lag, no lag. It's literally one of the only ways we die. Lag. Me versus lag, I always lose. So yeah. Now the cool thing about these traps, that's what you're disarming. If you walk up to them before that, you're just gonna explode on them, and they can really hurt in the higher tiers. Okay, we got another synthesized, medium damage. The reason I'm picking it up is just, selling. It's ID'd for the most part. In damage, I don't know. In Astral Plate, like armor is just such a tough spot to have a really good thing for it, right? Like good implicit. Because what you're looking for is really the other ones. Oh, we got a bunch of this. Totally open a few chests. Go, let's open this. Toxic Rain. And we can't open that one, that's fine. Scrap. 2. Nice, Unique's dying. He's dead. Go. Get the green thing. Now, there's a story here. Apparently it's just like two rival uh like contractor groups, right? Like ice teams, and they normally don't do anything with each other, but it's like bad blood, and then they got worse and worse, and then you end up like killing one of the family's members since you're kind of in line with the other ones. Now for this, we could technically run over them, but like I said, these traps when they start stacking kind of hurt. I'd rather not chance it. Exactly. I don't know if because they're now green that they're poisonous. I don't remember them being green before. So that just could be a cosmetic. Right? So it's possible that they're still just the regular traps, they just hurt. Look at them, they're already trying to solve. We're gonna hit the the withering step. Super nice. Just gives us instant phasing when we need it. And it also gives us increased movement speed because it gives us elusive. There we go, 800. Yeah, I think it just brings everybody to level 3. I think they upgraded the experience that you get from it even. Possibly. Which is nice. Yeah, I don't think these are good. They're not even good. Yeah. It looks promising, I'll give it that. Okay, this is Sanctuary, block, damage, nothing good. You just first look at the stats. Stats are garbage even. The good stuff I still don't think it kind of want to roll everything perfect, which is what makes it super. But yeah, it's, there is a chance, right? The more like again, all of this is just random chance. So the more things you can check while doing everything fast, the more likely you are to find something. Okay, that's the net alone. There you go. I wish it just literally told how like there was a big sheet in front. Like you didn't have to. I mean, you can technically check by just talking to one of them. But you're not gonna remember it. I feel like if you just did a heist and it just like charted it down while you're doing the heist, it's like, oh, like in the locker, it's like, oh, these contracts can be done by these guys and they're like this level. Like in the locker itself, that would be so corrupt. Hood. I mean, like again, our guys are not even level 5, but yeah, I just want to pick up the 5. It takes up space. We're not going to do this often, so it's totally fine if we don't pick up the hood. There you go. Like we're not min-maxing any of this. Don't need the rewards in. Craft is cool for these doors, as you can see again. Level 20 purity of lightning. If we corrupt it into a Val, that would be a nice gem. I always like to have them lying around in case we hit really bad modifiers for it. But we gotta get lucky on that. There we go. Because it gives max resistances, and it gives it to the whole party. Is nice. We're gonna corrupt it, see if it hits Val. If it hits Val, then it's worth it. If it doesn't hit Val, then I mean it's still not bad. It's just a bit. Exalt charge. So 2 exalt shards is 1/10 of an exalt. Already found a few shards. But we got another gem one. Doors. Probably open this one too. Open up. Prep room. Ooh. And it's starting to hurt a little bit. Heat. Making me chase. Ooh. Well, we're gonna go a little bit longer. Maybe till Defiance Banner Night. Probably till 11 something. Just to get as many of these rogues up in level. And you will see probably how we check. Alright, we still got a few contracts here. We can do probably a few redundancies here and there, so eye on that. These safes, you always want to open them. They sometimes have something good in them. It's just basically a free chest that doesn't affect your alert. It's like one of the small. So it's cool to open. Yeah, we can kind of maybe dive over it. Let's see. Ooh. That was close. We usually don't want to do it with a pack of monsters that are fast right there. Filling orb. I keep picking up stuff that I don't need. Oh, the golden brooch. Do we even need the golden brooch? What level is golden? Yeah, it's 3. We don't need it. There's one that's up above it. It's like foliated or something. So again, this is probably a dangerous part. They slowed it down a lot since in the initial release, but it's still dangerous. You can see. Ooh. First ban, 5. Gonna run. There you go. Like, you want to be a little bit tanky here. You always want to run these white, obviously, but I don't care typically because our defense is already fairly high. Not that they can't kill us, it's just our defenses are high enough that we shouldn't have an issue. Right? Remember, because we doubled most of our defenses just for the Scourge mechanic. And it does help a lot. But in that regard, this mechanic is a little bit outdated. Even if it is more, like, it's stronger than the other mechanic. Because these monsters kill you faster than, let's say, just run taps. Okay. So that's another one.
I'll get it where it needs to go. Happy hunting.
Yeah. Oh, nope. Drop the contract in. I keep doing that. Oh, we still got a few more contracts. Lock picking. I guess he's level 3. We can possibly just keep going down the line. Duel. Only one of them can go to level 5, but you know, get everybody to 3 and then get the specific ones up to their level. And then at level 3, you can technically do blueprints to level them up, because it still counts as heist, and it works really nicely. Especially if you're doing like low level versions. Not a perfect system, but it does work. Okay, so we got only 2. Oh yeah, this is a lower tier. Right, 75, so that means the fractured rings here probably not as great, but you know, it depends on the fracture, right? If you get fractured like D charge or something, it's gonna be so tired. Oh no, we didn't even get a fractured. That's okay. We still got the currency recipe. Again, that doesn't necessarily care what tier the map is, right? Because currency, pretty much you can get exalts already in like Act 3 or 4, so it doesn't matter. So this one's always good. Let her open that foul orb. Oh yeah, we forgot to hit the purity. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna check the purity next, just so we don't forget. We're gonna forget easily. It doesn't even have quality. Probably sell it for nothing. Alright, we got some Valorb, Sextant, last door. Heart coil. Now, we'll see if the 75 gives the same amount of experience. So we're just gonna go till around 11, I think. Cause it's just, I'm melting over here. Like I need to turn on the air conditioner even though it's freezing outside. Like it's that hot right now. Like well, like on Tuesday I was feeling pretty sick, and I'm like for the most part already okay. But if I was trying to, you know, eat a fever or like burn a fever or whatever it is, definitely gonna be now with this hit. Unintended overdose, heat stroke, unintended. Like, I'm like contemplating, maybe it's all in my mind, like it can't be so cold with the window outside and me still being just like Alright, so it gives 800, doesn't matter. So it looks like it's just as soon as you do anything, it just brings level 3. So I feel like the level 2 contracts are just wasted at that point, but whatever, they have their own experience point.
What have you got for me?
So let's sell this. Nope, nope.
Ah, how low? Return soon.
Lovely.
Yes?
We only got 4 here. Might do a few more. If we're feeling up to it. Like I said, it's just too hot. Definitely gonna go to 11, but after that, it's just all random. Alright, so level 3. We don't need any exception, at least for now. Counter. Is she already level 3? Yep, we already got the counter. So, let's see the other ones. Level 1 agility. Level 1 perception. Half perception and counter. Let's press 1. Deception. Maybe. Deception. Level 1 deception. Agility, I guess. Trap disarmament, engineering for sure. Force probably needed if I can find a brute force level 1. And counter. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so counter. Brute force. Yes.
Hey, as long as I don't have to do it.
I was surprised. I thought we did Hillock for brute force, but I guess we did it for demolition maybe. Because we don't have the other guy up yet.
Butterflies before a job.
Okay. So we got fossils and yeah, this is 74. It's not gonna be particularly great, but I'm gonna do it. Ah, he did that backwards. You saw that? He just turned around and with his back. He's just like, I am gonna smack this down. Not even gonna look at the what I'm smacking. Oh, we got 3. As always, reminding you, you can ask anything here. Well, almost anything. In terms of Twitch or whatever, and curious about mostly for the game because I don't know everything in the world. I mean, I could try to dissect it, but yeah, I have limited amount of knowledge. Right, I don't know everything, so don't expect me to just know things, but I can try to figure it out. Right, the knowledge is available. The internet is. I feel like the issue is more that we have too much. It's hard to focus on the right knowledge, stuff like that. So yeah. Also gotta check out that video that I took. Yeah. What? Curious, like from what I'm seeing from other people that channel kind of blew up out of nowhere. It was like one video that people are like, oh, we gotta see it, and then it kind of blew up their channel. Ooh, got another iron point. Look at that, self-sustaining. We could have, couldn't play Soul Self considering we did buy something, right? Currency stuff. Still, very, very nice. Like we're selling for chaos, right, and stuff like that. We would so probably run out of chaos already at our pace. But aside from that, like aside from having trouble rolling maps, maybe not bad. Oh, so much door. Yeah, cold iron point. It's not cheap. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. Ring. Don't need that one. That's C4. Wait, why are we running here? We don't even need to run here. Why was I doing that? Like, I was just doing it on autopilot. We need to go over here. There you go. These shooting guys are very annoying. So it looks like they have a new effect. See that weird tunneling effect? Kind of looking like a Matrix. It's pretty cool, but it's definitely new. Oh, we're just gonna run. Nice, that was a really nice run. Oh. Cool. Oh, good. Running. Trying to run. There's still a lot of things that we need on this build to help our survivability. General things like that. Gives us 3.
Oh?
Cold iron point. Yeah. Oh, it's not just a regular cold iron point. It's a 30 quality one. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, it ultimately doesn't really matter right now, but there is a harvest. I believe the harvest we want is something to do with like area of effect per percent quality. So the fact we just got a 30, this is, I mean, that's like a 70C craft on top of a dagger that is cold iron. Alright, well, the cold point iron daggers kind of went down in price, but if we look for non-corrupted, they are. What? I said not corrupted. Why didn't? Oh, I accidentally put yes, corrupted. Not corrupted. Not corrupted. Not corrupted ones are about 19C plus the craft to make it 30 quality is roughly around 70C. The Helic craft. So yeah, this is
I'll get it where
solid.
it needs to go.
Solid, fine. I was not like I knew that was a cold iron point, but I did not think it was gonna be a really good cold iron point. We're gonna put this will try to buff it up to get because this is 20, 30. That's where scourging. All right, so we're gonna do I think one more, then we're gonna finish up. I know it's been a little bit short stream, but man, it's just hard. This guy's level 3. Let's do this guy level 1. Guys, I can't sit in the chair when it's this hot. Oh, and somebody wants to buy our Exalt. Or not Exalt, our Amulet. I guess, I mean, I don't care. I just wanted to say. It's a bad amulet, like, it's just our precursor to this. That's really all this. This is better. Huh? I don't know. I think Exalts are about 120 anyway. Fine, so. We even give him the right Ami? I think we did. So for a second, we gave him our Ami.
Yes.
Where is the stat? Oh, yeah, here, nowhere. Aha. There we go. Back into the Rogue Harbor. Hopefully our map's still open, or our thing is still open. Now, normally, as you guys know, I don't trade, but for Exalt trade, I'm already in hideout. Totally fine. Yeah, you see a bunch of new faces appeared everywhere. So I mean, it's not that we found it, but I still would consider that's pretty lucky. That amulet's been trying to sell for a while.
You're pretty quiet, eh, Exalt? Yeah,
And it's pretty much worth
good quality.
4 exalts, but it didn't cost 4 exalts. I mean, Awakener Orb is 2 exalts. The Ami just to buy maybe 20, 30, and the amount of alterations it took to get me the modifiers 30, 40 chaos on each one. Right, and not including I didn't instantly get it. Like, wait, oh, there's a car just honking in it. Hopefully you guys aren't picking that up. So it definitely didn't cost 4 exalts to make. So we probably made a little bit of a profit, not big profit, but no, it's still a profit. So that's nice. Open that, nothing in there at all. Check this. Agility. This is a low tier, right? Oh no, this is 83. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a low tier. Okay. Staff Fossil, Resonator. Staff 1 I believe is a crit multi. really good for rolling. Right, you try to get high criticality on them. I feel like it definitely makes a big difference. Wow, 2 chests, nothing. That was not designed for fire res. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, we could probably make a 6-link out of that.
Wasn't worth it, was it?
It's just a divine, but it's still 6-link. So that you want to find 5-link armors that have 6 sockets. Urge them for possible 6-link. Now it could just also be just a good 6-link, so you can probably sell it for more. But just to get the divine is more than enough. There's a high chance of 6-linking. Right? I mean, it's just passive things just to put in. 'Cause most of the time, there's a lot of stuff in the Scourge mechanic that are just random and guarantee for any particular reward. Most of it is for mythic orbs. Right? You find a nice base, and then you try to mythic orbit up to becoming the unique you want. You can basically try it on most modifiers. I don't think it has too high of a chance. I think it's basically like an ancient orb, except the sense that it is a orb, a chance orb, right? So if it becomes a unique, the unique that it becomes is like the chance for it to become a unique is based on the unique that you're trying to make, I guess, something like that. So like you can get it, like you can try to mythic orb leather belts, but it's definitely going to take a lot of leather belts because the chance for a headhunter is very low. So this is the usual pattern. Like see, not straight. We can't necessarily skip most of it. We can try kind of do twice dash through, but it can be risky sometimes. I could try it out. I mean, I am on a pretty tanky character at the moment, but I still have no reason to risk it, right? I mean, there's no reason. Takes like a second extra, just a few seconds. He goes in there, he does his job, and we get out, right? Like it's not too big of a deal. Kill some monsters in the way. He touches it, and boom. So that wasn't too bad. There we go. Up, nope, nothing. Let's get this guy's fast. There we go. We caught him. The one thing about seismic trap, you can't just kind of do this run strategy because your seismic trap doesn't activate. So you got to kind of throw it in front of you, run towards it, and then activate, and then they start to run after you, but they're already dead. And there we go. We got the agility. Okay, I think we're gonna check the rest of these guys another time. I think there's a bunch, like at least half of them still need experience. Because each of them has 2 or 3 skills that they can do, and or which one to connect to other characters. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't unlock everybody yet, so I'm pretty sure there's at least half. Alright, we're gonna put this in our description tab. We also got this. Okay, I think, but it's a 6-link. Maybe or scourging. I mean, it has life, has resistance. Not bad. We'll see what kind of scourge. Right, we have this talisman. It's nothing crazy. Honestly, the increased global defenses and reduced global control will kind of balance out, but I don't know how much you need to increase global strike chance, right? Considering it doesn't give much. And looks like it's for a dot build. To some degree. And this is pretty bad modifier. You don't care about increased mana. We did get one decent map, I guess. This one. Not necessarily in the reward section, but it's players lose energy shields. We don't care about energy shields, so that could stack to the roof. We literally just stacking more and more and more. We do not care. And yeah, so let's see if there's we're gonna check each one, and you're gonna see just how much there are. So we're still missing 3 people. I'm gonna try to remember. We're missing the guy that has a chance to double the drop. Verandy or something. We got Huck, Tibbs, Isa, Niles. We're missing Niles. He's kind of like Tibbs. Gives you that open chest. And we are missing. I think somebody, but I can't remember. Somebody here. Oh yeah, but as you can see, this guy. What we didn't do? Oh no, we did do lockpicking. Okay, for a second I thought we didn't do. Yeah, you see these two already max level, and then his lockpicking can go to level 5. Huck, haven't done any of this. We probably have to do it to probably unlock one of these 3. Right? He has 4 different attributes, but they only go up to level 3, so it's 1 for each. Tibbs, I think we got everything except these things are not yet unlocked because we haven't found them. Right, as part of these 3 guys. Same thing for this guy. Actually, I'm curious. Maybe they just don't have it. I know they definitely have 3. These are 3, so this guy is done. This he needs engineering. This one is 3, and this guy needs strap and agility. Right. Usually the top one is the one that can roll the highest. I believe this is gonna go to 5. Not sure.
Autumn nights.
Doesn't matter. Eventually you get through it. Yeah. We got a decent chunk. As for some blueprints, we got armaments, experimental replicas. It's okay. Unusual gems, really nice. Gems, very nice. Trinkets, the one that we're gonna probably do first. And enchanted armaments. Like the other one, it's like it depends what you find. It really does. But yeah, that's our stream. I know it's really short. Still hot, but hopefully you enjoyed. You know, me just chatting, talking about the game. Maybe hopefully you learn something. If you have questions, you wanna post them in the comment section, something like that. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, up to you. Thanks for coming. Always keep moving, and have a good night. Till next time.